Hey, it's Caroline. Today I'd like to take you through my end of day evening routine. So when you're ready to get started, bring your feet about hip distance apart. We'll just begin with a few half sun salutations. So arms by your side, take a deep breath. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, deep into fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. Twice more, just like that. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, deep into fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to heart. Last time. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, deep into fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Take the hands at the top together, and as you exhale, bend softly towards the side. Reach through your fingertips and press down through your heel. This should feel really good through the side of your body. Inhale, return to center, and let's exhale, go the other side. So exhale, tilt to the side. Use your tummy, reach through your fingertips, and breathe. Inhale, back to center. Once more each side. So exhale, tilt down to the side. Make sure to press down firmly through your feet. Good. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, tilt. Inhale, reach up. And this time, exhale, clasp the hands behind you. Lift and open the chest. With the hands clasped, bend forward at the hips and bring the hands behind your head. Let the weight of your day drop through your forehead. Deep breath into the backs of the legs. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, drop the arms towards the floor. And as you exhale, slowly walk yourself out into a downward facing dog. So you can readjust your feet as needed. A down dog is an inverted V with the body. So the hips are up, the heels are down. You want to roll your shoulder blades down and back, engage your core, and press your heels towards the mat. Take a deep breath and inhale, the right leg reaches up and back. And exhale, the right foot forward in between the hands. Bring the back knee to the floor, untuck the back toes. Bring both hands to the front knee. As you inhale, I want you to pull up through the waist. And as you exhale, I want you to feel that nice, deep hip flexor stretch. If it feels good to you, you can take the same arm as leg behind you up by the ear and then tilt over to the side. I find the key in getting a hip flexor stretch is to really engage this back butt cheek. That will help aid in the release of the front of the hip. Good. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Take the hands down around the front foot and then push back into a down dog. On an inhale, reach the left leg up and stretch it back. On an exhale, step the left foot in between the hands. Drop the back knee to the floor, untuck the back toes. Bring the hands to the front knee and then lift your torso. Pull the belly button in and up and squeeze this back butt cheek to aid in a release in the front of the hip. If you want to add a little extra, take the same arm as leg behind you up by the ear. Inhale. And then exhale, tilt down towards the side. The hips often get really tight, especially if you sit a lot, you work at the computer a lot, you run or cycle. It's so key to stretch out those hip flexor muscles to aid in you feeling your best all the time. Return to center, take the hands around the front foot, and then push back into downward facing dog. Just to settle you into your evening, if this is the end of your day, let's inhale forward to plank pose, tummy's engaged. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Untuck the toes and inhale, lift the chest into a baby cobra. Lower down, push the hips back into child's pose, forehead to mat. Take a deep breath, inhale. Exhale. Slowly rock forward to tabletop and then tuck your toes, come up and back into downward facing dog. Let's try that once more. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, lower down to the belly. Inhale, lift up, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down, push back into child's pose. Deep breath, inhale in child's pose. Exhale, release. Inhale, up to tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Let's keep working into the hips. Inhale, reach the right leg up and stretch back. And on an exhale, step the right foot around the hands. Drop the back knee again and untuck the toes. Both of your hands are inside the front foot, guiding in a stretch through the adductor and the groin. Now, if this is enough stretch for you, stay here. If not, lower down to your forearms. I find this stretching sequence to be really settling when I'm coming home after a long day. So I typically do about 10 to 15 minutes of stretching just to transition from my work day into my evening and really aid in feeling peaceful for the rest of my night. So as you're holding the stretch here, take a deep breath. Exhale, let it out. Slowly walk back up to your hands if you're not there already. Bring the front foot in between both of the hands. Untuck the back toe. Step back into down dog. Same forward sequence again. So inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, lower down to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, this time back to downward facing dog. Let's inhale, reach the left leg up and stretch it back. Exhale, step the left foot around both of the hands. Bring the back knee to the floor, untuck the toes. Hold here to get a nice stretch through the adductor and groin. Or if you'd like to go a little deeper, you'll bring both forearms to the floor. Now this side for me is a tighter side. So sometimes I'll bring one forearm to the floor and just keep on the wrist of the other hand to get a little deeper of a stretch but not push it. Remember, you want something that feels good, not strained. So if you feel something strained, you need to back off. Make sure you always listen to your body. It is much smarter than you. Take a nice deep breath. Let it out. Come back up to your hands. Bring that front foot in between the hands. Tuck the back foot, lift the knee, step back into downward dog. Let's inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. Good. Exhale, downward facing dog. One last stretch here from down dog. Inhale the right leg up and back. And then exhale, bring the right shin forward into pigeon pose. So my heel is by my groin and my knee is pointed forward. Both of my hips are square towards the front of the mat. If this bothers your knee in any way, do not do it. Instead of doing pigeon pose, you would take figure 4 stretch on the floor like so. Okay, so again, listen to your body. Either you're in pigeon or you're in figure 4 stretch. I want you to lift the tummy up, lift the chest up, and then slowly walk the hands forward as much as you feel is right for you today. So sometimes I like sitting up and just focusing on breathing and grounding down through my legs. It's also really soothing to apply pressure to the third eye in between your forehead. So you'll take your fists and you let your forehead rest down on your fists and apply pressure to that spot right in between your eyebrows. This can be very settling for the nervous system and can help after a busy or stressful work day. So take a nice deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Hold here for one last deep breath in. Complete exhale. Slowly walk the hands back up if they're not already. Untuck the back toe. Lift the back knee. Come into plank pose. Engage the legs, engage the belly and the core. And downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last pigeon stretch on the other side. Inhale, the left leg up and stretch back. Exhale, left shin comes forward to pigeon pose. Stay lifted first to get yourself set up for success. So belly pulls in, hips are square to the front of your mat. And of course, if this does not feel right, figure 4 stretch laying on your back. So you can choose to stay here in your pigeon, working on deep breaths, or come forward any degree. And again, if you liked the putting pressure on the third eye, I prefer to stack my fists and let the head rest. So if this is the end of your day, I want you to focus on letting every last ounce of stress out with each exhale. So inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Try that once more. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Take one more settling moment here in your pigeon pose. Slowly walk the hands back up by the sides. Untuck the back toe. Lift to plank pose. Engage the legs, engage the core. Push back into downward facing dog. One last time through plank, up dog, down dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, lower down to your belly. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. From here, deep breath in down dog. Exhale, let it out. Slowly come forward to plank. Bend the knees to the floor. Good. From here, reach your right arm up and back. Take your right arm underneath your left arm in twisted child. From here, you should feel a great stretch in the upper shoulder blade area, maybe even the lower back, an area that's typically a place we hold a lot of stress. Take a deep breath. Let it out. Return to center. And let's try the other side. So inhale, left arm goes up. Exhale, left arm through the right. As much stretch as you're willing to give yourself. Find a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Slowly return to tabletop. And then tilt yourself over to sit on your mat. So one leg is going to go over the other. We're just going to do an easy spine twist here to bring your day to a close. So keeping both sit bones on the ground, you'll take your right shin over your left. So here my right leg is crossing. Left arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Exhale, twist from the tummy. And then I'm going to take my left arm and just wrap around my right thigh. Sitting up nice and tall, twist towards the right. So from here, nice deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Come back to center. Brief counter twist to the opposite side. Stays nice and tall in the spine. Good. And then return to center. Now all I want you to do is cross this shin over the top shin. Okay, so we're not going to twist the other side just yet. Here you should feel a great stretch in the sides of your hips. And all you're going to do is stay seated, or if it feels right, slowly walk the hands forward. Ground down through the sit bones and inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Slowly walk back up, and we'll switch to the other side. So this time our left foot will cross our right knee, and both sit bones are on the mat. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, the right arm reaches up towards the sky. Exhale, twist and grab the left knee. Bringing the knee in towards the chest will aid in a wonderful hip stretch. So just gently guide that knee close to you as you lift and twist to look over the left shoulder. Nice deep breath. And exhale. Let's take one short counter twist to the other side. Return to center and bring the left knee over the right. So the Sanskrit name for this one is Gomukhasana, and I, for some reason, love that name. So sit up nice and tall, and you can either stay seated upright with the knees crossed or gently guide yourself forward. Taking a few minutes when you first arrive home to decompress, to transition, to ease your way into your evening can make a world of difference. I know it's hard to motivate to do a little bit of movement right when you get home. The first thing you usually want to do is make a cocktail or watch some TV, but taking that little extra time can produce a lot of positive benefits in your life. So let me know if you try this transitional exercise video and if it does wonders for you. Slowly come back up. Uncross the legs, and now bring the feet together. So soles of the feet together, one last stretch. Inhale, lift and open the chest, and exhale, slowly fold forward any degree over the thighs. Take a nice deep breath, and exhale, let it out. Sit up nice and tall. Feel free to repeat this exercise as much as you'd like for a longer end of evening workout. Thank you so much, and for more health and happiness tips, check me out online at carolinejordanfitness.com. Bye.